Yeah. What's up, YouTubers? Deuce is the name. Talking wrestling is the game. You can hear my voice. Tad under the weather tonight, or today, I should say. Woke up last night sick after watching an amazing NXT and an even better CWC. This video, though, we're going to talk about NXT and last night's show. Pretty much set up for Brooklyn. It's all set. A couple of matches I thought were going to happen are happening. Pretty much the whole card I thought was going to happen a few weeks ago. It is happening. Nothing for the Authors of Pain to do. They came out last night, destroyed two jobbers, then TM61, who, if you don't know who they are, they're a tag team known as the Mighty Don't Kneel. They were amazing and on the independents and haven't really broke through the NXT wall yet, but they will. They will very soon. So expect that to be a match at Takeover that they haven't announced yet. They probably won't announce. But the big one, Johnny Gargano and Ciampa against the Revival for the NXT Tag Team Championships. That's going to be a pretty good match. But I like what they did. They had Bayley and Asuka open the show with a contract signing. It was pretty cool. Bayley showed a little bit of aggression. I knew there wasn't going to be no physicality by the way Asuka was dressed. Brooklyn is, what, 2 weeks away now? Actually, it's 1 week away from this Sunday, August the 20th. And we already spoke about it not being as good as the first one, but it's going to be good. Let me run down the card real quick. Austin Aries against No Way Jose. It can be a really good match. No Way Jose got skills in the ring. It's not that bad. Then, of course, an announcement made last night. Bobby Roode is making NXT Brooklyn 2 that much more glorious. The best theme song in WWE right now. Bobby Roode, glorious. So he's going to be fighting Andrade Cien Almas. La Sombra. Which I think is a good move. Almas is undefeated. Who better to beat him than Bobby Roode? So a good booking by William Regal. It was smart. Very smart to put them two up together. Have Bobby Roode go over. The Revival, Gargano and Ciampa for the tag team titles. It'll be all right. Last night, though, was just a quick rundown. I think it was more of what's the bullshit that's going to happen. Next week will be the go-home show. They ended the show with Joe and Nakamura being pulled apart, which I think was great. They weren't so focused on holding Nakamura back as they were holding Joe back. So Nakamura was taunting Joe. I mean, he grabbed his nose, which was hilarious. But I think they should have let them get at each other a little bit. I think next week, Joe gets his revenge and drops Nakamura. Not injuring him before the match, but putting a little doubt in people's minds that maybe Nakamura is going to win, because I think the whole world thinks Nakamura is winning that NXT title in Brooklyn, and I don't think that's the case. I think Joe's going to cheat. He's going to keep that belt. Or I think Hideo Itami, who has nothing to do at Takeover Brooklyn yet, which boggles my mind, is going to interfere, and he's going to attack Nakamura. So expect Joe to win by disqualification at Takeover, and don't be too mad. Nakamura's been there a few months, not even a cup of coffee yet. I don't think he deserves to win the NXT title. Sure, based on his performances with Sami Zayn and Finn Balor, sure, give him the belt right now, but don't take it away from Joe just yet. You need that monster heel. With the draft, NXT lost a lot of people. Now remember, guys, here at Let's Talk Wrestling, I don't have that fancy editing where I have shit blowing up behind me and wrestlers running through the fucking thing. There's no pokey rocks here. It's just a angry New Yorker talking about wrestling. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do whatever you gotta do. Deuce is the name. Talking wrestling is the game. NXT Takeover 2, that's what we're talking about today.